Africa, a continent rich in history, culture, and resources. A land that has been the cradle of civilization, the heart of human resilience, and now the rising force in the global economic and technological arena. For decades, Africa's potential has been discussed, analyzed, and sometimes underestimated. But today, the conversation is different. Africa is not just the future, it is the present. The continent is experiencing unprecedented economic growth, technological innovation, and industrial expansion, positioning itself as the next global powerhouse. Africa's economic landscape is shifting at an extraordinary pace. The continent, once overshadowed by challenges, is now witnessing a surge in growth fueled by strategic investments, industrialization, and the rise of a young, dynamic workforce. Over the past 2 decades, Africa has consistently ranked among the fastest-growing economic regions in the world. Countries like Nigeria, Kenya, Egypt, Ethiopia, and South Africa have become economic hubs, attracting global investors eager to tap into Africa's expanding consumer markets. According to the African Development Bank, Africa's GDP growth rate is projected to surpass global averages, driven by sectors such as manufacturing, agriculture, fintech, and infrastructure development. The African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, the largest free trade agreement in the world, is expected to boost intra-African trade by over 50% within the next decade, further accelerating economic integration. But what is fueling this economic transformation? The answer lies in a combination of factors: political stability, economic reforms, a surge in entrepreneurship, and most notably, the digital revolution. From Lagos to Nairobi, from Accra to Kigali, a technological revolution is underway. Africa is no longer a passive consumer of technology, it is an innovator, a disruptor, and a leader in digital transformation. Mobile technology has played a crucial role in reshaping the economic landscape. Today, over 600 million Africans have access to mobile phones, making Africa one of the fastest-growing mobile markets in the world. Mobile banking and fintech solutions, such as Kenya's M-Pesa, Nigeria's Flutterwave, and South Africa's Yuko, are redefining financial inclusion, enabling millions of unbanked individuals to access financial services. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, and renewable energy technologies are also gaining traction. Countries like Rwanda and Ghana are investing heavily in smart city infrastructure, while tech startups across the continent are leveraging AI to address local challenges in agriculture, healthcare, and education. The rise of tech hubs, commonly referred to as Silicon Savannas, has further fueled innovation. Nigeria's Yaba, Kenya's Silicon Savannah, and South Africa's Cape Town tech ecosystem are now home to some of the world's most promising tech startups, attracting global venture capital investments. Africa's youth is its greatest asset. With over 60% of the population under the age of 25, Africa boasts the youngest workforce in the world. This demographic advantage is not just a statistic, it's a game changer. Young Africans are harnessing technology, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit to drive economic transformation. The rise of e-commerce, digital marketing, and remote work opportunities has empowered African youth to participate in the global economy like never before. Initiatives like Tony Elumelu Foundation's entrepreneurship program, Andila's software development training, and Google's Africa Developer Scholarship Program are equipping young Africans with skills to compete globally. A robust economy cannot thrive without strong infrastructure. Africa's governments and private sector players are investing heavily in roads, railways, ports, and energy projects to boost connectivity and industrial growth. China's Belt and Road Initiative has contributed to significant infrastructure developments, including major railway lines connecting East and West Africa. Additionally, renewable energy projects in Morocco, South Africa, and Ethiopia are ensuring sustainable energy solutions for the future. Africa is also industrializing rapidly. Countries like Ethiopia have become manufacturing hubs, producing textiles, automobiles, and electronic goods for export markets. The continent's natural resources gold, oil, lithium, and cobalt are being utilized strategically to build industries that will sustain long-term economic growth. Despite Africa's remarkable progress, challenges remain. Political instability in certain regions, climate change, corruption, and inadequate access to education and healthcare still pose significant hurdles. However, Africa's resilience is evident. The continent has overcome adversities before and continues to find innovative solutions to its challenges. Digital governance, transparency initiatives, and regional cooperation are paving the way for a more stable and prosperous future. As Africa rises, it must also navigate the complexities of globalization, ensuring that economic growth is inclusive and benefits all citizens. Africa is no longer just a participant in the global economy, it is a major player shaping international trade and investment. The continent's rich resources, expanding industrial sector, and improving business environment have attracted foreign direct investment from across the world. Countries like China, the United States, the United Kingdom, and the United Arab Emirates are investing in Africa's infrastructure, energy, and technology sectors. African nations are also forging new economic partnerships with Asia and Latin America, reducing dependency on traditional Western markets. The AFCFTA is expected to unlock even greater economic potential, making Africa a more self-reliant and influential economic bloc. By fostering regional trade, reducing tariffs, and harmonizing regulations, the agreement is set to create a unified market of over 1.4 billion people. With the right policies, investments, and leadership, Africa is poised to become one of the world's most powerful economic forces. The continent's role in shaping the future of global trade is undeniable. Africa's story is still being written. It is a story of innovation, resilience, and boundless potential. The continent is no longer just a recipient of aid. It is a leader in trade, technology, and economic development. By 2050, Africa's population is expected to reach 2.5 billion, making it the workforce and consumer base of the future. The world is taking notice, and Africa is ready to claim its place on the global stage. As investors, entrepreneurs, and visionaries continue to drive Africa's progress, one thing is certain: the future belongs to the bold, and Africa is leading the way. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rising continent, Africa's economic and technological boom.